Hello, my name is Jairo from the Econ 101 class, and today I'm going to be asking the question, is it realistically possible to end poverty? The importance for ending poverty is obviously the biggest reason for moral ones, because the goal of economics and many other, to be honest, everyone's goal should be to make the world a better place. Another reason for less moral for those who are maybe a bit selfish, it will increase those in the labor markets, which makes it so the GDP will go up, which means basically more money in the pockets for everyone. It will also help stop deforestation, illegal fishing, and other desperate measures to get involved in the market. For instance, in the Amazon, I think 20% of it has been cut down due to individuals trying to engage in the market by raising cattle or raising crops. Why is this an economic question? Well, because it introduces new individuals to the market. My plans, at least, will alter various markets. And lastly, I will call upon various economic principles and tools that we have learned in this class. Ways to end poverty. In my opinion, there are four big ways. The first and possibly biggest will be to increase the resources for public schools and hospitals. If you increase the supply of these, that means the price will go down, meaning it's much more affordable for those who don't have access to them. And obviously, schools and education, that's going to drive a country forward. There's no doubt about that. Second reason is incorporate ways to obtain clean water and reduce dumping. This means that these individuals, these bright individuals, have less time spent obtaining to get water, which means they most likely have more time to go to school. And this will eventually mean they can enter the labor force, get better jobs, push their country forward, increase the GDP, engage in trade, and it's just a spiral of goodies from there. The third reason is the price floors. Put a price floor in the meat sector. This will make much more affordable food like plants. To do this, or by doing a price floor, you bring the demand for meat down, but the prices still stay high, which means that more affordable and cost-efficient food items such as plants can be made at a cheaper price for these individuals, because meat is very expensive to make, and many individuals are cutting down forests just to do so. And it's not really, the numbers aren't there to support that this is a good idea. We only do it because we like meat, but we could really just give that up and it would really improve their lives for everyone, especially those in developing countries. Lastly, we can use more resources or investment for poorer countries. This ties into the first point because investing in the schools and hospitals will really help out the country. And even if the country is selfish, such as the United States of America, helping these countries out is actually good in the long run, because then you have a trade partner, you have someone who you can conduct business with, and it just opens up all these economic opportunities that were previously not there. How will we pay for all this? Progressive taxes on the elite. Progressive, again, meaning that the tax increases as your income goes up. What are the limitations or assumptions? The limitations of this is that I've only taken an Econ 101 class. I'm not an expert. The second is that I don't hold much power in the economy. In fact, I'm probably below the middle class as of right now. And it assumes that people have morals or want to solve this instead of doing something else like raising the minimum wage to $15 in the United States, even though that wouldn't really, yeah, it would help those in the United States, but there are people with far more worse problems. Assumptions that could make my theory incorrect is that the relationship of supply and demand shifts. Maybe the laws change or it's different based on the circumstance of the country or different ideals. Another way is that the demand for meat is so high that the price floor does not affect it because people are just addicted to it. The last reason is that investment in developing country funds other sectors instead of the schools and hospitals. This could be at a greed, maybe they fund casino resorts or something. How confident am I in my ability to answer this question? I'm fairly certain. I don't think these would fail. it would be very hard to unless there is very much amount of greed, which I don't think will take place if there are enough people supervising it. And lastly, here are my resources that I got from various prominent organizations such as the American Progress, the World Vision, and then also very well-known national ones such as the World Bank. Um, by answering this question, I hope that it brings awareness to the cause, and hopefully more people can realize how big of an issue this is and how it's probably much easier to solve than you would expect. Thanks for listening.